love this, but it would blow the budget. Hi, it's Margie with the Asking Spot. Really happy to be taking part in this Goodwill hunting. It is brought to you by these fine folks, and here is what I'm working with. Item number 1. Oh, here's my receipt for the whole thing. And it came out to a whopping $20.18, so I'm under budget. So this I love, $5.99, and it's got this one and this one that I definitely use for my art, and I know that these are $3.99, so for that alone, I got a great deal. So I opened it up, and check it out, nice haul. Now these guys are cute, I just don't like the colors, so they'll change. This I love just as is, so nothing happening there. I kind of like this one too. This one's got room to change, and these two. Weirdly, I have wanted a banana holder forever.
They're art. You hang them on the wall.
I know, like, why didn't I go out and get one? And I've actually seen them in thrift shops a lot. But this one was extra special because I like that it also had a bowl for other fruits. So, very cool. The difference I'm going to make to it, not too much. I'm just going to change the overall color with a little bit of spray paint. Now, I'm using an enamel because I want it to really be cured and set and hopefully be easy to clean. For this wood base, I have watched numerous people, but one of my favorites is Stumpy Nubs. I'll put a link below. He is just this phenomenal wood expert, and he talks about how, people say food safe top coats for these things. And one of the things he brought up is because they are no longer using lead as part of the mix in a lot of the top coats, or in any of the top coats. Almost all of them are food safe if cured long enough and finished to, a hard finish. So
it's time to have some fun. I am going to, of course, clean everything, all the pieces. But with this, I'll start out sanding at a low grit and then work my way up to 220.
Now this is a technique that I got from the ever wonderful Crystal, is you're going to use regular chalk paint, like in this case, I'm using this, but instead of watering the paint down, you make sure that the piece is watered a bit and then wipe off. Might get a little too wet.
Stationary camera.
This. Something I picked up from Levon is that it's the extra details that make all the difference in a piece.
Okay, this is the strangest sort of fake wood topping on this thing, and I just don't want to press it too much. I've thoroughly cleaned it, but I'm worried about trying to use even a stripper on it because part of me is thinking maybe this is just sort of a three-dimensional mold. So yeah, on to plan B.
The super wonderful cat taught me this, is that chalk paints love shellac. Actually, if I were probably doing a total cat, it would be, when in doubt, shellac it out.
Simplest way to paint little tiny screws, the important part is that piece of tape that goes crosswise, not just the horizontal ones.
And thanks to the very kind Dar, I also learned there's always room for a little more embellishment.
Lady, where's my spy camera?
Now I present what I hope will be a fabulous tape reveal. I have to say, I sprayed shellac on the blue before or after I put the tape on. So that helped. Ooh, so far so good. Ta-da! And now I'm going to add one of my own favorite touches, and that's to use fabric instead of anything else to line the interior. Now, in this situation, I'm going to give just some fabric glue adhesive that I just happen to have. Normally, though, I do like to use a decoupage medium for it, but it should work the same either way. You apply the glue first to what you're going to adhere it to, and then you put your piece down, your fabric, and then add glue to that. Okay. This has been sitting for a long time, so we're just gonna go ahead and brush it on. You wanna leave enough fabric on the rim so that you can grab it and then slice. It just makes it so much easier, but you do that once it's all dry. All right, so you want to make sure you have a very sharp blade when you do this next part. Pulling it taut. As for the frames, this one is now this one, wait. Actually, I'm gonna wait until my art's done. I kind of like the color it is. And then we have this beautiful blue frame that I really liked as it was. You don't have to necessarily print out pictures. This was the wedding invitation to my nephew and now my niece-in-law. I'm very excited. Their wedding is the same weekend as this comes out. So right now, I'm probably having a great time at it. But yeah, handy. As for this one, well, it's practically perfect. Now it's better. Well, if you found this video at all entertaining, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you click the subscribe button, well, I'm not sure when or what my next video is going to be about. But I do know I'm always asking, can I keep something from a landfill? And will this product make it better? I'm not always successful, but I share what I do, so hopefully you can save some time and money. And now, a look back at where we started. Well, I thank the lovely host of this Goodwill Hunting Challenge. It's been a lot of fun, and here are the final results. I have got products or items that I know I'm going to be using for a very, very long time. Very happy with the results. Maybe not everybody's cup of tea, but I liked them. And I hope this inspires you to head off to maybe, your local thrift charity shop and see if you can't give something a little bit of new life. Thanks for watching The Asking Spot. Hey, if you could give a thumbs up, like the button, I don't, but hopefully by sharing. That's a dog.